Thank you once again for joining us for this very, very important summit. As we all know, COVID-19 has really put us in a different light, but nevertheless, we are here to make sure that, the work goes on. The Gambia Merck Foundation Annual Summit 2021, this time around, is an online video conference. It is co-chaired by the First Lady of the Republic of the Gambia and Ambassador of Merck Foundation More Than a Mother, Her Excellency Mrs. FATOUMATTA BAH-BARROW, and Senator Dr.Rasha Kelej, the CEO of Merck Foundation and President of Merck Foundation More Than a Mother.
Thank you very much, Brian, and Your Excellency, the First Lady of the Gambia, Madame FATOUMATTA BAH-BARROW, and the Ambassador of Merck Foundation More Than a Mother, and my dear sister and my friend. I am very honored to have you today with me here and with us to continue your dedicated follow-up and support you are actually doing on a daily basis with Merck Foundation to ensure they achieve the impact that you are hoping for in transforming the patient care in the Gambia to improve the access, which is very important, to quality and equitable healthcare solution in the Gambia. This is a great honor to have you today, and this is also another sign of your dedication and commitment to the people of the Gambia and to the benefit of the people of the Gambia. And this also ensures that your great role as a very important ambassador for your country to improve international partnership and the development of the country and the people of the Gambia. So thank you very much for having you here today. Before I start, I also want to welcome all the alumni, who we are very proud of them. We have provided 35 scholarships for young doctors in the Gambia to be able to be the future health expert in the country and health expert in Africa. And by providing this scholarship, we are not providing 1 or 2 days or 3 weeks or 2 weeks. No, it is actually a very important specialty training. We are talking about 1-year diploma and 2-year master degree in a very important and critical specialty, which is underserved and very critical for the Gambia and all Africa.
I am also very excited to acknowledge all of you, more than 35 Merck Foundation alumni from healthcare providers who have received scholarships of medical training in underserved and critical specialties in our media winner, who won the Media Recognition Award in raising awareness both health and social issues in our community. During this uncertain time of coronavirus pandemic, we realize more than ever the importance of trained medical experts. Our role and responsibilities are to support and empower them so that they can perform their noble mission and provide the quality and equitable care to our population nationwide. Therefore, I welcome all of you, the 35 of our doctors, the future healthcare experts who have either already graduated or undergoing or willing to join soon Merck Foundation scholarships of specialty training in critical and underserved specialties. I also like to welcome and acknowledge our winner of Merck Foundation Media Recognition Award, who is our health and social economic champion to break infertility stigma, raise awareness about other health and social issues, such as breaking infertility stigma, girls' education, stopping DBV, and ongoing coronavirus. I am very proud of each of you. Keep up the good work. I did like to take this opportunity to greatly acknowledge the valued partnership that we have with Merck Foundation and to be the Merck More Than a Mother Ambassador since 2017.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Thank you. It's a great honor to have you with us. And from my side, I commit to our long-term partnership, and we will do more and more, and we'll have even more impact every year. Thank you very much.
I want to thank the First Lady and the CEO of the Merck Foundation for giving me the opportunity to be part of this very, very important event. I want to thank all of you for all the good that has been done in terms of support to the Gambia, especially for the health sector. Listening to the statements of both the First Lady and the CEO, one cannot help but be very grateful for all the support that has been given so far. Health is very important, and any support given to health is in support of humanity, because it is health that will enable us to be able to reach all other developmental goals. Without good health, there is very little we can do in any other aspect of life. I want to thank you for the invitation and to look forward to working with the Merck Foundation in support of girls' education in the Gambia under the More Than a Mother program.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Honorable Claudian, the Minister of Education, Basic and Secondary Education. I assure you, after this summit, we will be in contact with you to be able to identify the cost of each girl, other than the things that is already provided for free. So we can identify, we usually have 20 girls, but we can see how much it will cost, and then we are going to provide, but we want the high performance girls that they have underprivileged, so we can ensure that they commit to studying as well.
Right. All right. So first up, let's listen to Dr. FATOUMATTA BAH-BARROW, who completed surgical oncology at Tata Memorial Center in India.
So I was in Tata from 2018 to 2019. It was a wonderful year. It was a year of experience with different things. So when I got to Tata, it was actually amazing. It's one of the biggest hospitals in India for oncology and also in Asia. So the 1 year experience was actually great. I did most of my time in orthopedic oncology actually. And then it was amazing. I saw a lot of cases ranging from osteosarcomas, and then how they treated those cases. It was really amazing that you will see, at first I was thinking that having osteosarcoma was a death penalty. But when I got there, I knew that it's treatable. And I saw a patient after 25 years living with prosthesis. So it was actually amazing. And then I went to different departments in surgical oncology, as in breast oncology. And then I saw how they did things with pathology as well.
Thank you. My name is Masren Dinjai. I'm one of the candidates that was sent to Milan to study assisted reproductive technology by Merck Foundation through the Office of the First Lady. I want to take this opportunity to thank the Merck Foundation CEO, Dr.Rasha Kelej, the First Lady of the Republic of the Gambia, Madam FATOUMATTA BAH-BARROW, and the foundation for giving us this opportunity to go and attend assisted reproductive technology in India. The first center we attended in Milan is one of the #1 infertility centers in India, and it gave us an opportunity to learn all the advances in assisted reproductive technology now. Now, after being to that place, I now realize that it's only a very few number of people who cannot bear children with all the advances in assisted reproductive technology, from egg donation, uterine transplant, sperm retrieval, all these things. There is advances to make sure that every woman is able to bear a child. However, all the things we learned there are too much. Like challenges are, as always, everybody will say, we had some limitations when we came back home. However, we are able to do certain things when we came back home. Number one, we are able to do ovulation induction and time intercourse, and we have been having some successes. I think one of my patients, in fact, came yesterday. When I checked, she was 7 weeks pregnant, which is an achievement. So we are also helping infertile couples in Gambia, even though we are limited in a lot of things. Like if we wanted to do IVF, it's going to be difficult. We don't have embryologists, we don't have andrologists. These are some of the limitations we are having in the Gambia. But however, we are doing all our best to make sure that what is possible, we are doing that. And we are collaborating also with other partners in the Gambia here, other clinics where laparoscopy and other procedures are done. And some of our patients have benefited from these procedures.
In our hospital, we have almost 5 doctors who have benefited from your valuable sponsorship. And the outcomes are already evident by the positive outcomes in our management. So introducing and setting up an assisted reproductive clinic in the Gambia will further increase our outcomes in managing these clients and bring more smiles to these families and help the Ministry of Health to further achieve their goals.
I received a scholarship in 2019 and a 1-year postgraduate diploma to study in diabetes. And initially when I got this scholarship, I was wondering what is it in diabetes that I will have to study for a year. And after enrolling into the program, I discovered that there was a huge knowledge gap, especially when it came to diabetes. And that's because we studied diabetes as a topic in medical school, but there was actually a lot when it came to diabetes that we needed to know about. So, and one thing which I discovered that was most important was that diabetes is a condition that could easily be controlled with the right education. You know, it's something that can easily be controlled. And most of the time, because I used to be in the department of surgery, we got many patients that came in with complications from diabetes. And it was as a result of late diagnosis and lack of adequate knowledge about the condition. One of the first surgery that I ever learned to perform on my own was the amputation of a diabetic foot. I mean, so that tells you volumes about the way people suffer from complications of diabetes. So I decided with the knowledge from this course, I was able to start giving people tailored their treatment specifically for them. And I discovered that with every patient is different in a way. And you cannot use one protocol to manage every patient when it came to diabetes. So what I do is I usually collect the telephone numbers of any patient I have with diabetes. And I have also been talking to a couple of colleagues who in turn give me telephone contacts of patients with diabetes, because the treatment for diabetic patients doesn't end in hospitals. We have to continue teaching them about lifestyle modification, teaching them about the diet, because it's usually very difficult for patients to really know what is adequate and what's not adequate. Sometimes they can overdo it, sometimes they can underdo it, and it all leads to complications. And so with the follow-up, advise them how to monitor their blood sugar levels, advise them on how to be able to manage their complications and follow up in the hospital, which specialists to go to check their kidneys, their eyes, and all of that. So, I mean, I've had success with a couple of patients because usually some of them do send me their blood sugar readings, and they've been able to be very independent now with respect to their diet control, and has reduced hospital admissions as a result of that.
Like you said, I'm the winner of the Stay Home Media Awards organized by the foundation in order to help promote awareness about the COVID-19 pandemic. And like you said, it wasn't easy for us as journalists having to be out in the field, try to report what has been happening, but also what should be done to ensure people are saved from this deadly virus. And then it wasn't easy at all. At some point, I had to contract the virus myself, but thank God I recovered, and then, we have to keep going. After winning that award, I was awarded like 1 year fellowship under the masterclass, where I've been going through some courses about journalism, feature writing, TV production, which has been very helpful as far as my work is concerned so far. It has really increased my knowledge on how to do certain productions, and of course, even feature writing and all that. So, I mean, the impact of this award is quite very significant, not only on me, but even some of my colleagues that I work with, because this has really helped in improving the content on our TV as I go out to get more interesting stories about what has been happening. And also the training that we attended last month in April, during the Africa-Asia Luminary Conference, and then where we were taking through so many things such as infertility, which we understand is a big concern in Africa, and in terms of the discrimination and the stigma that is attached to infertility and all that. So all that thing has really helped in changing our mindset as journalists, of course, how to go about covering these societal menace in the country.
Thanks to the knowledge I gained from Merck Foundation, I am able to help most of the patients that come in the department here, reducing their referral to the main city, Banjul. Like the hospital is like 104 kilometers away from the main city. So with the knowledge I gained from the Merck Foundation, now I'm able to do some of the basic management with patients, most especially with infertile couples.
First of all, I must admit that I am indeed opportune to be granted a scholarship via Merck Foundation to pursue a postgraduate diploma in sexual and reproductive medicine, University of South Wales, UK. This opportunity couldn't have come at a better time because it has really enlightened us and widened our horizon of thinking, thus giving us the opportunity to tackle problems faced by our vulnerable women, especially when it comes to issues related to infertility. We are now very well equipped with knowledge in terms of new drugs, new therapeutic techniques, and certain laboratory investigations geared towards having successful outcomes. And we say a very big thank you to Merck Foundation for granting us this opportunity.
My name is Dr. Anja Sise. I was opportuned back in November 2002 to do 2019 to do a 3-month fellowship in infertility at Indra IVF in India, Udaipur. So I was introduced to a new facet of learning, that is theory and hands-on plus case management. So this opportunity, it opportuned me to broaden my knowledge when it came to diagnosis of infertility and subfertility. Also gave me the opportunity to improve on my practical skills when it came to ultrasound techniques, basic ultrasound techniques. As these skills I'm also using not only for gynecological patients, but I'm also using them in terms of managing some of our obstetric cases.
So as mentioned before by my colleagues, the Gambia is battling with the rising infertility prevalence, as well as the psychological and social implications that surround the issues. With limited capacity of health facilities in offering comprehensive management to our women. Also, infertility management in medical school is taught at surface level. So with this postgraduate diploma program, I look forward to attaining in-depth knowledge that would increase my capacity in offering the best care possible to my patients. I would like to thank Merck Foundation under the leadership of Dr.Rasha Kelej for the excellent work that you are doing, which is reaching and improving the lives of so many Africans and women in particular. And I would like to thank Her Excellency Mrs. FATOUMATTA BAH-BARROW for her partnership in championing this noble cause for the benefit of all Gambians. Thank you so much.
I'm very happy that I'm part of these students going to study infertility in Bangalore. The Gambia, Africa, we are having problems with infertility. It's a major problem, considering the stigma and the sociocultural problems related to having children. Our clinics are being stormed by couples with infertility problems. So this is a big challenge for us. So I believe if I have this opportunity to go and study, improve my knowledge and skills in infertility, it will go a long way in supporting these women and about their situations.
For me, I am so much passionate about reproductive medicine. It's one of the areas that I am so much interested in. The reason why I am pursuing this program, it was not my first option, but I was it was given to me because it was the second option, and I am very happy to be taking this option. As someone who is so much interested in academia, I believe this will go a long way in helping me become a better clinician, and also it is going to be very valuable in helping to impact knowledge in my students. So I am very excited and would love to take this opportunity to thank Merck Foundation and our First Lady for providing us this opportunity. And we are hoping that after this program, we will be able to impact a lot in the health sector of the country, and also at the same time in the higher education sector of our country. Thank you all for the opportunity. So wishing you all a great day.
So when I saw the opportunity to study a postgraduate diploma in sexual and reproductive medicine, I took the opportunity with open arms. So I'm hoping to learn a lot, increase my knowledge base, and subsequently impact on my clinical practice. So I hope with the advent of the infertility clinic that the First Lady is lobbying for, we will be able to impact on the lives of many Gambian couples suffering from infertility, and not only limited to them, but to other infertile couples in the sub-region. So once again, I want to say a big thank you to Merck Foundation in partnership with the First Lady, and have a good day. Thank you.
And it was really a privilege to have been given this opportunity to do this course in acute medicine. Acute medicine is a very rapidly coming up field. It is a very good course, as I found it to be, because it is all-encompassing. I mean, nephrology, general medicine, respiratory medicine, surgical disciplines. Basically, it has a bit of everything. And I think this was the more reason why I chose it. And it also worked out well for me because I worked in a general outpatients department. It's really the biggest outpatients unit in the hospital. It's a very big hospital for those who don't know the Carnegie General Hospital, with a catchment area of about 600,000, referrals of about 27 hospitals. So we see a lot of patients. Basically, I call it the triaging unit of the hospital. We see children, we see adults, we see the old, we see the very sick, we see the acutely ill patients. So it all worked out for me that I did this course. And it's really giving a positive impact in the way I manage patients. So it was a very good idea that I actually embarked on this course. But moreover, I just want to say a big thank you to the sponsors. I think if I have to do it all over again, I would choose acute medicine. It really has a very, what it did was it consolidated what I knew and remembered, reminded me of medicine that I learned but had forgotten, but really most importantly, it taught me a lot of new things.
Looking at the current COVID pandemic, I think having a postgraduate training in respiratory medicine is really a blessing, and I want to thank our foundation for making this a possibility. I am somebody who is aspiring to be a hematologist, and I know having a training in respiratory medicine will really improve the service delivery when it comes to patients that have hematologist condition and also present with respiratory diseases. I am really grateful. Looking at the past 6 months, I've really acquired an in-depth knowledge when it comes to evidence-based management of respiratory conditions, especially asthma and COPD, which are among the most expensive disease conditions when it comes to the budgeting and also having the medications to provide for the patients.
Just going through the program, like most of my colleagues are alluding to, it's a very rich program offered through this University of South Wales, and the key is just to get to abreast with the evidence-based practices, and especially being able to participate in the academic fora helps me to learn from other colleagues across the sub-region and also try to see the best practice. So once again, thank you for giving me the opportunity. I'm really grateful for that. Thank you.
Distinguished Senator Dr. Rasha Kelej, just to tell the new applicants and the ones that have already graduated, I am encouraging them to keep up the good work that they're doing. And I keep telling them that I am just an advocate in the country. I will make sure I will do my level best to go and knock doors like yours, to invite more people to come and help us, because to build the capacity of the health sector, we need people like you to support us. And without the collaboration since 2017, we would have not been here. The 35 that have been chosen by the country would have not been chosen. I think we should also thank you very much for giving us the opportunity, and we wish for you to give us more. I wish to train almost every doctor in this country or every citizen of this country. And I just want to allude on one thing. We are discussing about education too, and I think educating our children is important, but we need to build capacity in the teachers that are going to educate our children. And I think with your support, we will be there too, because the Minister of Education is here with me. And I think I am an advocate, and I'm not just advocating for health, I will advocate for the whole country. Any sector that I think we need to build capacity, I will be available to be their advocate and discuss more about it. And to Aliu, the first winner of the media recognition, I will congratulate him, and I will tell him that to keep it up and tell more of his friends to apply for the next competition that is going to happen in October or September, I think so. And I thank you very much. And just to encourage more of you doctors, please, if you can accumulate more from Merck Foundation, their doors are open, we can collaborate with them and we will train more doctors. And I think, to me, we need to build our capacity. We need to stop transporting our patients out of the country. We need to try and manage our own problems than taking our problems out of house. This is the reason why I'm just going around the world to meet people like Rasha and other foundations to collaborate with them and bring back home. Because I think there is no home better than the Gambia that I live. I can't be anywhere and I can't help anybody apart from Gambia. And I'm sure Rasha can elaborate on this. Becoming the first Merck More Than a Mother ambassador, I decided to spread my wings and ask my sisters, other first ladies, to join the Merck Foundation. I think I am the most first important champion that has tried almost to talk to other first ladies to join Merck Foundation, because I believe in Africa, and I believe Africa is now, not in the future. That's the reason why I'm doing all this. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very, very, very much, Your Excellency. I confirm to you that yes, you know, if you did not meet together in Egypt in 2017, we will never consider the Gambia to be one of our focused area, because we didn't know anything about the Gambia then. It's maybe ignorance from our part, but you educated us about the country, and you ensured us that the country is in a safe hand. And this is very, very important for any foundation to start to invest in a country, to know that the country in safe hand, all the programs will go to the right place and the right time. And you were the first ambassador for Merck Foundation More Than a Mother in Africa, and you advocate to many of the other first ladies. We are really grateful for this, because of you, many of the other first ladies have joined. Now we have 20 first ladies as ambassador of Merck Foundation More Than a Mother, and working very closely with you breaking the stigma of infertility and raising awareness about women empowerment and healthcare capacity. But you know what, Madam FATOUMATTA, the thing is that because you are always advocating for the country, you are always asking for more. That's why, although the population of the country is too small, but we give actually the maximum fund, even more than bigger countries. But of course, this is all because of your hard work. And I know that you're always trying to advocate for the country all across the world. And the image of the country is now better than ever because they see the face of the First Lady as the face of the Gambia, which is very calming and very encouraging and giving a lot of, commitment and trust the word. Trust is very, very important. We trust you. Therefore, we trust to invest in the country. So thank you very, very, very much. I commit that we are going to do more because we want to see the transformation of the healthcare sector in the country more and more together, and the patients and the communities have access to everything good, either education or health. And health and education is the most important two things that can make a best development socially and economically in any country. So we are going to work together to do this, and I hope to see you soon after Corona virus or anytime soon to continue discussing and to see what else we can do together. Thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you very much too.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency. Thank you. We absolutely appreciate your time that you've taken to just sit and listen to all the presentations and give feedback. We don't take that for granted. And of course, Senator Dr.Rasha, absolutely appreciate the vision behind all this and making sure that Africa, I like what the First Lady said, that, Africa is now. We don't have to just speak in the future. We have to create that Africa now. So massive appreciation to you both for leading these visions and making sure that they come to fruition. To all the people who are on this call, to all the doctors, the specialists, thank you so much for taking on these huge responsibilities, not just for as individuals, but even the communities where you're going to create this change. Members of the press who are on this call, we absolutely appreciate. We cannot wait to.
Brian, you disappeared. So I will complete.
Can you hear me?
Yes, now I can hear you. Yes, go ahead.
Okay. We cannot wait to see you in person when we meet in the Gambia, and continue being the change, the right change in your communities. Dr. Rasha, you want to say a final word?
Thank you very much for everyone. Specifically, thank you for the First Lady of the Gambia to stay with us till the end. Thank you for all the alumni and the media representative. I encourage you as well from my side to continue studying and focusing very, very much. It's very difficult. It needs a lot of time, but the result and the impact is huge. So I wish you good luck, and thank you very much, Your Excellency, for your great support. Thank you.
All right, to all of you, stay safe. Remember, sanitize, wear a mask, social distance, and keep safe. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye. 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 See you.